Thomas James and the Red Balloon. It was summer holiday time on the island of Sodor, but not for the engines. For them, it was the business time of the year. They worked hard carrying holiday makers all over the island. One day, the Fat Controller sent Thomas to pick something very special from the Brendam docks. "What you got there?" said Percy. "A balloon," replied Thomas. "A party balloon?" asked Percy excitedly. "No," said Thomas. "This is a very special balloon." He shuffled away, leaving Percy feeling very curious indeed. Thomas hurried along and soon arrived at the airfield. The hot air balloon was pumped into the balloon. There was a big basket underneath and people climbing into it. And James arrived with some coaches. "What is that?" asked James. "It's a hot air balloon," explained Thomas. "Holiday makers can ride in it." Then, as if by magic, the hot air balloon rose silently up into the sky. The engines could see people inside looking over the edge of the basket. "What if it takes our passengers away?" asked James. What will happen to us then?" "I didn't thought of that," replied Thomas. James shoved away, and Thomas felt very worried. The balloon can be seen and everyone in the island of Sodor. Donald gazed up for so long that he nearly ran at the back of Douglas. "It's a floating basket with the people in it," exclaimed Douglas. "Whatever will they dream up next?" said Douglas. James and Thomas were waiting at a level crossing for Bertie to come across the line. Thomas was still worrying about the balloon. "It does look nice," said Thomas, but what if it takes all our passengers?" "Passengers belong in trains," said James crossly. "Not silly balloons." And something big and round and red fainted straight towards them. "We're out of hot air!" cried a voice. Then crash, bang, wallop! The balloon landed right at the top of James. He was so scared that he let out a huge burst of steam. The balloon rose up into the air again. "Well done, James," said his driver. "Your hot air did the trick." James and Thomas were not pleased. "Oh no!" cried Thomas. "You saved it." The barrier lifted and Thomas puffed crossly away. "I didn't mean to," groaned James. "Now it's bound to take our passengers." When James arrived at the station, the Fat Controller was waiting for him on the platform. "Well done, James," he said. "The balloon's pilot told me that you were in trouble until you let out your burst of steam." "I wish I hadn't done it," said James sadly. "Now the passengers will ride in the balloon instead of a train." The Fat Controller laughed. "These holiday makers are coming to ride in the balloon, but they will need a ride home in a train." James was delighted. He whistled happily and went off to tell Thomas the good news. The Fat Controller was right. The engines worked busier than ever. They took holiday makers to and from the airfield the day long. Thomas and Bertie sometimes raced each other to get the passengers to the airfield first. And that evening, as he rested after his busy day, Thomas, he could fly too, just like the Red Balloon.